hello. This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. And for an intuitive energy reading, let's get started. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me at all times from all evil in any way, shape, or form that is sent in my direction. Whether I'm awake, whether I'm asleep, whether I'm moving, or whether I'm still, I am divinely protected. Thank you for consoling anybody who is in need in this time and for this collective message. Thank you, Divine. Okay. All righty. What's the first card out, Divine? Golden Child. Golden Child. Golden Lady. Golden Lady. I love you. That's one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs. Take me right away. Both big, two-faced, big mouth, two-faced, golden child. Somebody here was two-faced. Everlasting, overflowing. Okay. Somebody was putting it on. They were putting it on, overflowing. Let's see. Then we have celebrate. Celebrate. Somebody celebrating or being told to celebrate. And then then there's an explosion. I don't know. Somebody was celebrating and something exploding. We have the year of the ox in Chinese astrology, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, 2021. It's the second sign of the Chinese zodiac. Meaning is hard work, background. There are negatives. I did some of them with the negative, and then I was like, I don't want to do that. So this is the positive, hardworking, something in the background, intelligent, or they don't like to be showboat. They're not showboats, so they usually hang in the background. Intelligent, never seeks praise. Golden child. The year of the ox in Chinese astrology. This is some kind of warlock here. Oh, I wish this witch and warlock stuff would just disappear. Tired of it. Warlock. They don't realize that not everybody's as fascinated about witches and warlocks as they are. Okay, fourth house says roots, emotions, family, and foundation here. So this has to do with stability. I want it all. Somebody was celebrating, I want it all. They wanted it all. Not nothing for no one else. They want it all. Every penny, every drop. 10th house, zodiac sign, 10th house. House of social status, career status, prestige, public image, reputation, and worldly success. So they want all the success or all the status. So it looks like a warlock or somebody who practices witchcraft. Okay, that may have been competing with you if you're masculine or feminine. Now to the 11th house. So there's progression here. Divine showing us hopes and dreams, friendships, originality, clubs, community, strengthening bonds, common interests, and associations. So something about associations. Now we have the warlock in the coven. This is actually the first time that they've like I've seen them different aspects of the reading, but look at that. I mean, they couldn't get any closer and they weren't on top of each other. So there's a warlock that is running a coven. Okay. Dollwood. Darwin. Darwood. What was his name on Bewitched? I forget. Darwood. Oh, what the heck was his name? Darren. Miranda writes, Law, you have the right to. So there's this coven may be going to jail or being questioned because Miranda writes, you have to be read now, your Miranda rights, even during questioning or if you're being detained. This or that, one thing or another. It's like, well, which one is it? Which one is it? Federal offense. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Federal offense here. Did this warlock put this coven under the bus? Because they are underneath him. That's the one thing. I love men, man. I'm a heterosexual. I love you guys to the moon and back. I get along very well with men. I was an only girl. I was pretty much a tomboy growing up. And but now I'm kind of like I can dress it up or I could dress it down. Don't matter. Don't matter to me. It's the mood I'm in. But what was I gonna say? But men, man, I tell you what, I knew a girl when I was young. I was really young, and I knew a guy. I knew them both. And we all hung out like in a large group. So I didn't, but after we all no longer hung out anymore, they got together, right? And I think they got married. And she turned into I don't want to say anything bad because maybe she's a lot healthier now, but mentally, she was like stranger than fiction. And it was from her association with this man. So I know men can mess with women's minds. I've seen it. I've seen it quite a few times, and even myself. And if you're strong enough and you get out of it, you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, that's not me. Year of the Monkey is Chinese Zodiac. Humorous, lively, clever, protection for babies. 1920, 1932, 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, and 2016. I've only known one man that really hit the nail on the head that was very non-controlling, very supportive of me, and really is the reason why I am where, why I went back to school and finished was because of him. He deserves it all. Any respect. I have the highest respect for this person. Treated me like a queen. Uh, but things didn't work out. But anyway, he's the only person that said, he goes, all these guys that have been in your life, or all the men that have been in your life, thought that the best thing to do was to tie you down, to tie you down. You're a kite. You need to be tied down. You need to be tied down. And he said, the best thing, he says, is if I let you go free, he goes, you don't go that far. He goes, in reality. He goes, it's all in the mind. He was smart, but then again, he did graduate from Georgetown. He was very bright man. I really owe him so much. And if you're out there, I am so sorry for the poorly way that I treated you because you deserve so much. Actually, so much better. And I hope that you did do better. The last time we talked was kind of a friendly conversation, but what a great person. You helped me to realize that I was worth more than the way everybody was treating me. Thank you. A ring, coven ring, a ring, a lucky sign. Okay. If that, I don't even know if he's still alive, but I'm telling you. So took one look at me and he goes, he told me, he said, the first time I saw you, I was like, she's the one. Succubus, female version of an incubus. So this is a feminine who wanted everything. They want Secret Service, federal offense. There you have it. Somebody is sticking up for you. Well, it's about time somebody did, right? Let me get a sip of coffee, guys. You do realize that I do tarot and I talk about my experiences. Really, for me to just have a tarot channel, I'd rather just sit and just talk or whatever. I don't need all of that. It's actually, I want to be helpful in life. My purpose is to serve. But I've been serving people all my life, it feels like, that really didn't care a whole lot about what happened to me. So I stopped doing that. And I don't know, maybe they don't like me for that, but it's a reflection of what you gave. I didn't say that you would get it back instant karma. I never said that, like my dad was he was also very smart. He was very cunning. And he was like, you never know, it's in my best interest to not let you know when that day arrives. Like he would hold off punishments or something, and he'd say, "Yeah, you don't. Let's leave it, a mystery. You don't know when I want to talk to you." And then you'd think it was over, like it'd be a while before anybody brought it up. And then he'd be, so let's talk about that you missing curfew. Like right out of the blue. And you would be caught off guard. He used to think, well, he was very, very cunning. Golden child. I mean, he was native, a mountain native. So he was very cunning, and a hunter and a fisherman. The hangman, golden child. So this could be a Pisces, or this could be somebody becoming enlightened or changing their mind about having a child or a golden child. Both big mouth and two-faced. Both. I don't know why I just noticed both, but basically it's somebody who's two-faced. Speaks out of both sides of their mouth. Seven of Cups to confuse people. To confuse people, maybe. Okay. Everlasting and overflowing. Six of Cups. So something from the past, had a lot of emotions. The child, everlasting and overflowing. Something from the past here. And this is the Tower. This is somebody celebrating that maybe you were shocked by something that happened to a child. They thought oh, I don't know what that means to me, but anyway, somebody did feel like they were celebrating that you over something. Nine of Pentacles, explosion, something about being single and taking care of yourself. But they ended up being the shocked ones, I think, because what they were celebrating was supposed to happen to you, and then they got shocked that you recovered or something like that. This is the Ox. This is the Six of Wands. So somebody born in the year of the ox is significantly recognized, or someone who usually is not out there. That's maybe what shock is. Somebody who usually doesn't have a large presence suddenly is in the limelight, like they're coming into the light. They're being recognized, or they triumph or something. A warlock, the moon. So this could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio person who is this warlock, or somebody who's doing witchcraft under the moon rituals, possibly with a coven. Fourth house. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants in your family wants to slow up your foundation or do something to your foundation. They want to rock with you. They want to rock your foundation. Whoa. Cards everywhere. There might be an earthquake somewhere, too, or some kind of flood, building collapse, and fires I'm seeing. King of Cups. Can't make it up. The Warlock, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There he is. He wanted it all. Ba-da-ba-da. What the heck? Page of Cups. The Adams. Some house of social status. Somebody wanted your career, your prestige, your reputation. They now something about being apologetic. This could be a Pisces. 11th house, hopes and dreams, friendships. This is the Two of Cups. Somebody made a pact with someone. This could also be a romantic pact, but it doesn't have to be. Coven. Maybe they got involved with a woman who had belonged to a coven. Four of Swords. A coven has been laid to rest here. Look, there's the coven's been laid to rest there. The witch's coven. Miranda writes. Ace of Cups. You have the right to. Oh, what's going on here with the Ace of Cups? Somebody is being arrested for something with loves a baby, a baby. One thing or another, something about a baby. What did they do? Oh, they manipulated something here. This is the magician, one thing or another. They're constantly doing something here to manipulate a situation. What's this federal offense? The story will come more and more together. Federal offense, Hierophant. So this could be a judge. See him standing between the columns? This could be a judge here in court. Somebody here is manipulating a court situation, possibly. What's the year of the monkey? 9th year of the Chinese zodiac. I always plan on doing so much. Yesterday I did the Gypsy and Hobo readings for Patreon and for here. And I always expect to do so much to accomplish so much. And basically, if I get through the two Gypsy Hobo readings, because they're very intense, because there's names, there's street names, it's geographical, it could be anywhere in the world. It's really up to you. But they do take a lot of energy. Year of the monkey, temperance. So somebody who was born in the year of the monkey is trying to protect a baby, maybe. Or a ring, 10 of Cups. So somebody here might have gotten married for their family or to have one to protect a baby from someone here who may have been in the coven. Death, a lucky sign. Death. Uh-oh. I said this before, somebody's passing is going to be someone else's luck. Like one man's ceiling is another man's floor. Like their passing is actually going to bring luck to you. Like it's going to stop the spell work and your blockage of money. 5 of Pentacles. See, female version of a succubus is here. This is the female version of the incubus. So look, now they're out in the cold. They're out in the cold. This feminine here. Some feminine may have been trying to get somebody arrested or a team of feminines. And 3 of Pentacles. This is a group that work for Secret Service. This is a collaboration, Secret Service. Ooh, what in the heck? Somebody here is paranoid of a Queen of Cups getting money for a son, or becoming aware that the money went to this Knight of Wands Emperor. Something here. Somebody's afraid that the Queen of Cups is going to get money. What? Trust me, I'm a Queen of Cups. I could use some money. So, like, what's your problem? I mean, what's it to you? What's it to you what I do? I don't get it. Anyway, moving on. We're going to find out some more about the situation. Aracha. Divine, tell us more about this. Is the Secret Service government? I mean, I didn't write government on here, but there are secret services that um subcontract, I think, for the government. Like I think ICE is considered. I don't even know what ICE is really. ICE? I have no idea. Like people throw out these like DOI, uh DOJ, and not everybody knows what that means. Department of Justice. Huh. I just found out the other day DOJ means Department of Justice. Ah. Okay, anyway. Golden Child. Golden Child, the truth about this golden child. Why somebody changed or somebody here that is going to tell the truth about what happened to a golden child, or the truth came out, or they cut off a golden child by confusing people, talking out of both sides of the mouth. Eight of Wands, Two-Face. Somebody was sending you passion and telling other people about it afterwards, or talking about you. What's this everlasting overflowing? What's this Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups? This is justice. This is something, a child, something in court or about children, or this could be something from the past that was created a lot of emotion for a child, or in the past you had a lot of emotion. Celebrate. This is the Tower. That could be a Libra too. Something with a Libra, perhaps. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a fight. There's a fight at this celebration, and something just explodes. Maybe somebody says something here. Somebody lets a cat out of the bag, or at celebration. I don't know. And now there's an explosion. There's Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. There's Nine of Pentacles. Somebody wants to come in and create an explosion for you. They blame you for something here. I don't know what they blame you for, but they blame you and they want to come in and either communicate, or the Knight of Swords. He's carrying a sword. I'd keep him away from me. Or this Knight of Swords personality wants to be single and independent, or they were. There is a shock that you are. What is this? Six of Wands. If it's you, it's the shock that you're single and independent. It's Three of Wands. Somebody who's waiting to be recognized here. That's was the Nine of Wands. So maybe we're a bit timid, or somebody's a bit timid. They're waiting for somebody to recognize them. The Knight of Wands. This is that Warlock who's doing some kind of. They might even be doing sex rituals, or even changing residence at night, moving about. Five of Pentacles. This is somebody who lost this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning for money, right? They lost it. It could have been a house. It could have been something that they celebrated too soon about. They thought that the courts would maybe go in their favor, and the courts didn't. And now they're mad at you. I don't know. What is this? King of Cups. This King of Cups wanted it all. This is the King of Swords. King of Cups and King of Swords here. Wow. Air sign, masculine, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, as well as water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's a very contrasting energy, because a water sign, they deal with how they feel. A sword energy deals with how I think. These are two kings that they both wanted the same, they both wanted all of something. They both wanted, they didn't want it, they couldn't compromise. They both wanted it all. Or this King of Swords could be an officer of the law that's finding out that this King of Cups wanted it all. I don't know. But there is going to be an announcement, an apology or something here, or this is maybe even from childhood. This, because this page, this could have been the progression from childhood, something about somebody trying to outdo somebody socially, social status. They felt like whenever they got together, maybe these two men, one would be talking about what they're doing and it would make the other person mad, like, uh, I don't got it like that, kind of, and, just jealous, just jealousy. Two of Cups, Six of Swords. So this Two of Cups moved. This was a contract or an agreement to move someplace calmer and lay this coven to rest. So, Page of Cups, lay somebody to rest or lay a baby to rest, a coven. Did a coven sacrifice a child? I don't mean to be rude, but did they? Because we have the Ace of Cups here, Miranda writes, Page of Cups there, and then we have the Page of Cups somewhere else as well. And it's like, what is this really about? Page of Cups. Are these children we're talking about here? Three of Swords. Somebody had a baby or for their heart transplant, something. Oh, somebody here interfered. I'll say it the nice way. Somebody interfered with a pregnancy and something here, but they were a witch and I don't know. And we have the magician, the emperor. The emperor, here's the one thing or another. This emperor or boss person. Now it's attacked in my throat. This person was like, these are younger girls, young ladies, I should say. I'm hoping that they're not minors, but they control them in a little witchery coven, this man. Okay. And they're the father here of like they're the father of manipulation is what they are. They've been manipulating these young women to do things sexually and every other kind of way. They might even have children with these. I don't know. Queen of Wands, federal offense. Queen of Wands maybe uh committed a federal offense, or a federal offense was committed against this Queen of Wands. Something has to go to a superior court. Federal offense, I think, is superior court, isn't it? I'm not sure, but something about this. Then we have temperance, so this could be a Sagittarius feminine, doesn't have to be. Somebody here uh turn their back on you to protect the baby. To protect, there's something about this. Oh, and it's weird. This is the family. Somebody's confused about or had another option. Somebody else in your family was an option for them, and that's who they married, was somebody else in your family. Maybe you're not supposed to know, but hey, we're here for clarity. We're not here for fooling around. Death. Somebody put an end and changed their mind. They considered putting an end to you, or considered putting an end to this relationship. A lucky some luck that this other person wanted them. And somebody found out that they were a succubus, and as all they did was they drained this person. What's this three of this group? Secret Service. Someone may in this coven maybe work for the Secret Service, maybe an investigator. I'm getting that. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles works with the Secret Service. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Feminine. They are one of this group. They're playing. Well, I shouldn't blow your cover really, but Somebody here can't sleep because they stole from this Nine of Pentacles here. They stole the inheritance of the Nine of Pentacles. You were supposed to progress to the Ten of Pentacles, and they stole it. And they slowly are being judged. The money is slowing up, and now they're being judged for some idea that they had to create some illusion regarding this Ace of Pentacles because they were mad. Because they were mad at this, at you. What? All right. Since we have the coven here, I can't find my little crime deck. I don't know where the heck I put that thing. And the other crime deck I mixed up with a bunch of different cards. So it wouldn't always be about, like, if it came out, it would be because it was supposed to, that there was a crime. I mixed it in with other cards. I have a bunch of cards that I've mixed. I mixed them to, like, because, I just think for me, it's the thing to do. Ace of Swords, Divine. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, watching my channel. Like I said before, thank you to all of you, and especially to Patreon members. I appreciate you guys. And if you like don't forget, if you want to know next time I'm in town, just hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified. As well as if you like the videos, even the storyboards, please give it a thumbs up. Bullied. Yeah, they bullied a golden child. They bullied a golden child. That's terrible. Talking out of both sides of their mouth. Somebody didn't want to hear something here. Somebody was two-faced and somebody wasn't listening. And the Justice Department, some gain here, some child or somebody here gained something from possibly gossip about you. Okay? Celebrate. Somebody perseverance. Somebody here kept fighting to celebrate your demise, maybe? Knight of Swords here. Daydream. This person's daydream about coming in and messing up something for you. They're shocked at your perseverance, even though they're bullying you. They're purposely bullying you and purposely giving you a hard time, like people do here. I'm not even, I'm whatever. You want to get on here and talk and rant and rave about something that has nothing to do with the reading or talk about your philosophy, whatever. But my question would be, why are you watching tarot if you're here to put it down? Why are you watching it to begin with? It seems like an oxymoron. Seems like an oxymoron. No, you're the ox. Three wands. Somebody here is keeping to themselves or not. They're being recognized as not being as I don't know. I'm seeing a couple here that are uh kind of watching you if you're on the internet or whatever. They want you to recognize, they're waiting for you to recognize that it's them that's bullying you or recognize them for something. This Warlock wants to make a promise that they can't keep. They want to create an illusion. This Warlock does. Five of Pentacles. To withdraw money. To withdraw they want to slowly withdraw money, or they've been trying to withdraw money out of your account. Who is this King of Swords? And King Luck. King of Swords, King of Cups. Something here about they want all the luck. They want all the money. These two men. Something here about a check. What third wheel? Page of Wands. So this may be an announcement about somebody being pregnant, somebody being pregnant, a third party being pregnant. This might be a couple that have, I don't know. I don't know why those two kings are so close together unless it's a man-to-man relationship couple that received this check and you were the third wheel because that's, maybe this pregnancy was the third wheel. Maybe these two men wanted a baby and they got a girl here that pregnant so that they could have a baby. People do weird things. I'm not joking. This is a profession. Somebody here is a professional. They make people disappear, go away, possibly by poisoning them. They could be a chef, something about a contract, coven, or an agreement, or a couple. Real estate. Yeah, this coven here. They might be real estate agents. They may work for a real estate agency. Um, it's a group of witches. Miranda law. Three of Swords. Somebody had the idea to interfere with 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 somebody. They got arrested. Something that they did on the internet or something here. Okay, what's this emperor want? This emperor is ready to do magic. And they're asking these people which way do to manipulate something. How do you want this to turn out? They're ready. They've got this idea because this couple may be going to jail for this real estate and this person's, I don't know what they're going to do, collaborate. This Queen of Wands collaborated with possibly a Taurus or somebody else in their group, in their coven. It was a federal offense, this collaboration. We have laptops here, we have laptop there. So somebody's doing something on the internet too. Maybe they want you charged with a federal offense for what, I don't know. The Sagittarius here is disturbed or has some disturbance or something attachment, some attachment. Seven of Cups. There's evidence about this confusion with this family and this with a ring. There's evidence here. Somebody tried to confuse someone about who was family, who was who. Coaching to change something here. Somebody's getting coached on you changing your mind. What? I don't know. They're being coached about how to hang somebody too, and they're stressing out. They're stressing out because they're finding out that they're losing, that they lost. They already lost. Never mind, you're losing. You're in the. You're already lost. It's this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles. It was. Whoa! This is too much. This Queen of Pentacles formed an alliance with the Secret Service. I'm not joking. There you go. Somebody's really scared because of what they did on the internet, but they're going to live and learn. They did it on the internet. They did something with real estate, and they were in cahoots with other people. And somebody here in the Secret Service, they didn't know that this person was undercover, and it's a feminine. Guys, I think that I should leave this one here. Thank you so much for watching, and until we meet again, peace.